everyone, it's Katie from page 607, and today I'm coming to you with a book haul. Well, I say it's a book haul, but 3 of them are books I got from the library, so I'm not sure if that counts, but oh well. So I've got 4 books today to show you today, and they're all from my college oh no, 3 of them are from my college library, and I don't actually usually use the library at college that much for like fiction books, and I don't think many other people do, because the librarian got quite like excited at the fact that I was reading for pleasure and not like reading for college and that. But anyway, so I just went and picked out 3 books because I just fancied something new to read, something that wasn't on my shelf and just something a bit different. So I picked up 3 books from the library, and I'm going to go through these ones first. So the first one is Rivers of London by Ben Aaronovitch, and this is I've actually halfway through this. And it's a series of books that my auntie recommended to me with her book club. She lives in London, and I'm originally from London, but their book club, every other month they read a book that's like London based, because they're like a London book club. So they picked up this book series, and when I went to see her a month ago or something, she said that this book series was an amazing book series and one she hadn't been able to put down. She just loved it so much. So it's told by it's narrated by a policeman called Peter Grant, and it first starts out as kind of like an ordinary like police novel, but then it has kind of ghostly, like supernatural element, which I really like so far. I've really enjoyed the book. I'm halfway through, and I'll probably review it when I'm finished it. So I'll let you know how that goes, and I'm really excited. It's such a good book, and I love the cover, because the cover, it's got like the Thames in the middle, and then like doodles of all the different places in London. So like Canary Wharf, and the Olympic Park, Stratford, that's near where my auntie lives, Old Kent Road, like the O2, the Dome. It's got all of this, and it's like a really cute doodle thing, although they have spelt Stratford wrong, they've spelt it Statford, but oh well. And they've got like the London Eye and Parliament, and I just think that's a really cool cover, because it's so detailed, but you wouldn't notice that. Really, it just seemed like all doodles of the buildings, but it's actually all put in. So I really like that, so I'll let you know how this turns out. That was Rivers of London by Ben Aaronovitch. Then I got a book called The Twisted Heart by Rebecca Gowers, and it's another kind of like murder mystery, but it's kind of historical murder mystery, so I'll just read the blurb because that was kind of what got me intrigued. When Kit goes to a dance class, she is hoping simply to take her mind off her studies. Soon it looks like Joe, a stranger she meets there, might do more than that. But as Kit uncovers a mystery involving the young Charles Dickens and the slaughter of a prostitute known as the Countess, she is sucked back into the world of books and discovers how Dickens became tangled up with this horrendous crime. So it's kind of set in the modern time, but it's talking about historical time, and it's talking about books as well. It just sounded really good, and I really liked the cover, and it just looked, I was really intrigued by the blurb really, and what it was about, so I don't really know how it's going to turn out, but I'm really intrigued by it. I think it sounds really good and a really interesting concept. So I will let you know how this one is as well. Apparently, like all the, I know they're not going to put bad quotes on the back, but all the quotes on the back say it's really good. So I'm really looking forward to reading this one. It's The Twisted Heart by Rebecca Gowers. Then the last book from the library is Before I Fall by Lauren Oliver, and I'd heard a bit about, I recognised the author, and when I saw it on the shelf, and I hadn't read anything by her, but I think I recognised it off BookTube. So basically what it's about is your last day when you're alive, and what that's about. It's set in a high school, and apparently it's really sad, and it says, they say to live every day as if it's your last, but you never actually think it's going to be. You always think you'll have more time. That's what I thought, but I was wrong. The thing is, you don't get to know when it happens. You don't remember to tell your family that you love them, or in my case, remember to say goodbye to them at all. What if, like me, you could live your last day over again? Could you make it perfect? If your whole life flashed before your eyes, would you have any regrets? Are there any things you'd want to change? So I presume that it's about this girl's last day and what she changes and what it's like, and apparently this is going to be very sad, because this tale of second chances will have you clinging on to your Kleenex as now. So I'm really, I like sad books. I like a book that can make me cry. So I hope this book makes me cry. That's weird, isn't it? Saying I hope something makes me cry. But I know I really love a book when it makes me cry because or I know I'm really attached to a character. So I'm really looking forward to reading this and seeing if it can make me cry. Then lastly, the librarian, when I checked the books out, he just gave me this book because he was talking to me about the Before I Fall by Lauren Oliver, and he was asking if I'd read a book called Before I Die, and I said that I hadn't, and then he went to look for a copy for me to just give me, and he couldn't find it, and then he said, okay, I'll bring it in, and so I don't know if that's going to happen or not. If not, I'll probably find it and see what it's like. But then he just said that I might enjoy this one as well, and actually my brother has had some books by New Scientist, and I do like non-fiction books, to be honest, because I liked science at school. But yeah, so basically it's called Will We Ever Speak Dolphin? And 130 other science questions, and I presume it's like all the science questions that people don't want to ask, like the weird questions. So here's some of the examples on the back. Why does Weetabix cling like cement? What is earwax for? Why are there only 2 sexes? When does the moon go blue? Do doctors live longer? Why do heads get bumps but limbs get bruises? Oh, that's actually a really good question. Anyway, so I'll probably find some answers in this book and maybe get a bit smarter and more sciencey. So I don't know, yeah, he just gave me that book for no apparent reason, but I'm not complaining, free books. So yeah, that was my haul. I had Rivers of London by Ben Aaronovitch, The Twisted Heart by Rebecca Gowers, Before I Fall by Lauren Oliver, and Will We Ever Speak Dolphin by New Scientist. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed those books. If there's any videos or books you want me to read and review, let me know, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!